Okay, where are we? Where we were? Okay, 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 okay. Hello, Ferran, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can. Sorry.
Okay, okay. So this is with the first one, Abby.
No, I've not run the query yet.
Ah, fear catch me because I know some. I'm looking at some of the stuff that will not let you run.
Mm, that would have to remove the.
The ones that are from other tables, Abby.
Yeah,
Do we need to
I've
do
tried.
that? Should we?
It's only results and time in queue that from these two tables.
Okay.
Should I remove it or should I add the rest, the remaining
Let's hold
joins?
on for others to join before we start removing it so that we can see.
All right.
Oh. Mm, mm. I guess we can proceed. Yeah, let's move on.
All right. So should I remove it?
Mm, what's the best way to go around this now? I think let's remove it. If we are removing it, I would rather prefer that we copy this table again so that we quickly run, we'll delete the other one. So we note it as this is the left join we are running on this one. Then we'll go to the other ones, we'll run the other joins, then we'll now do the general for everything together. Do you feel me?
Yes.
Okay. So this is prioritizing the left value over the second table, right?
Yes.
Guys, if you have question on what is happening, please let's ask. Oh. So let's run the other one.
The next join.
Yes, yes.
Location.
Okay, so this is the first one.
Continue.
Nah, so this one is like the first one combined with what's it called? Combined with location table, Abby.
This
On,
this is well pollution visits and location table.
yeah. So what we ran in the first query, we are now combining it now with location table on a case of
Yes,
inner join, whereby both of them must have the same location.
yes.
Right. Okay. So then let's run the entire thing now. Okay, awesome. So please scroll up a little. So we are saying visit, well pollution left join to visit, then location inner join to visit, and then water source inner join to visit, right?
Yes.
So guys, is this clear to everybody? Do you understand how this is happening? Or do you have questions before we move on? Anybody? Anybody? Is the query clear? All right, I'll assume that we are cool. All right, moving on. Sorry, my screen is loading again. Okay. So he's saying that, so this table contains the data we need for the analysis. Now, we want to analyze the data in the result set. We can either create a CTE and then query it, or in my case, we make it a view so it's easier to share with you. I will call it the combined analysis table. And then to do that, they give us another query again that is to be used. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to share it in the chat box. And we might still need to explain what this table looks like or what this table is doing, or the query, I mean, not table. So you have it. Fine.
Um,
So have we created a view?
yes.
All right. So who would like to explain this whole drama for us? Oh? This long list of code. Is it the same query like the query we ran not too long that they combined to the view?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So who wants to explain what is happening here in this query to us, please? Anybody? Temitope, Pauline, Jude, Idris, Ibukun, Abdul. Who is helping us?
Now, please, can you run the table again?
Sorry, you said?
Can you run the query again?
I just did. It's going to give an error if I do
No,
again.
not the create view, because you created the view, so you want to create again. Just run it without the create view. Okay, thank you. So basically, what it means here is that um all the
I don't know if I'm the
let
one,
me start
but
from the left join.
I
Left
can't
join
hear
means
you
that,
again.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I'm going to start from the left join. So the left
Okay.
join means that you bring in table from well pollution. I mean how do I explain this? You bring in the colon, result colon in well pollution and add it to the table we have before. But then since they are not all well, like they start in home and then they start open. So the well pollution table only talks about well. It doesn't talk about every other table. It's just well. So you are bringing in using left join to bring in left well pollution into the visit table that we have so that we have the details of the well pollution. So we know if the water is clean or is not clean. Then other columns that are not in well pollution will be null. I don't know. Am I making sense?
Okay, we are feeling you.
So let me just say that again. So left join basically brings in you have a column in your left. You have a table, an already made table in your left. You are bringing in something from your right. But what you are bringing in from your right does not have all the details of the left. So you are only going to bring in, you're only going to, when you use left join, it's only going to take the details from your right and add this to what you have in your left. So what are the things that are not in your left would not show. I mean, will be null rather. I think I just complicated it. But do you understand? Michael, do you understand? Do you guys understand?
I get what you're saying. I'm feeling you. I'm
Okay,
feeling you actually.
and from me, please, so that we all understand you. Can you change that left join to right join? Please, you guys, before, just look at the table and see the difference. Right join is just bringing in, there are no null values. So it has deleted those ones that are not in well pollution. So it's just bringing the ones that are important. If if I don't find this in this table, then it's not useful. And that's what right join did. What happened?
Sorry.
What's going on?
Uh, sorry. Abi? Wait.
Just go to the.
Okay. Sorry about that. Don't know what I
Okay, you
pressed.
scrolled away.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, Temitope.
So so the left join um brought in the details from well pollution table, then added it to the tables that to the visit table that we already have, or all the tables we've been combining together. Just brought in details from well pollution table and added it to all the tables we have before. Then the things that are not in well pollution just added null. You understand?
Okay, okay. Who are the people feeling sleepy? You guys should not. You guys should stop. Oh. So I think the best way I can explain what's it called um, left join, if I can come in, is where there are values from the left table, information will be populated. That is, there will be information. And where there are matching values from the left table to the right, there is a column where we are joining, combining this table. So that column is where we are doing the check. So whenever we are saying where there is a value, we're actually referring to that center column, that unique value that is common to both of them, which is either primary keys or foreign key. So where there are what's it called, common values between the two of them, it will be populated. That one is a priority. That's the joining point. Now, when there are no common values, so when there is something in this one and there is nothing in the other one, then the left table, which is the one that we are stating, we override what is coming from the right table. So its own data will be populated still, regardless of the fact that there is data to join with. Its own data will still be populated, while the other one will get nullified on that. Every information coming from that other side will get nullified at that point, at that junction, since there are no matching values from that side. So you will get null values all through. So let me state it like this. We are getting column name from employees table. We are getting column salary pay from employees table, and we are combining on employee ID. If we say left join, because left join is what we mentioned, even where there are no employee value matching, we will still get names being populated, but we will not get salary being populated. It will be null on that side. I don't know, Temitope, am I on track?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay, so I guess that is what the left join is doing. So, do you want to continue, or somebody else would like to explain the other ones? The inner join, I think we already explained the inner join one way or the other. Then we want to explain the creating of view. What does view do?
View is just a temporary table. So you can say if you want to like run this whole query again, you don't have to start running everything all over again. You can just say select all from um combined analysis table. View is just a way to shorten the query, so it won't be long and it will be readable.
Okay,
It won't be long.
okay. So view is different from CTE. Is that what you're saying?
View is a type of they are just type of optimizing table. So you can either use CT or you can use view.
So what's then the difference between CTE and view?
View can stand on its own. CT cannot stand on its own. CT has to be linked.
View can stand on its own. Sorry. You can run view without having to run its query that created it anymore. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Then for CTE, for every time you need it, you have to run the query that is creating it, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So can we test run this view now? Where am I?
Sorry, just to add to what she said, a view is also stored in database.
Okay,
There's views, as many views as we create to just add to our database.
okay. Lovely, lovely. So does that mean that when we close this, we don't have the view anymore?
It remains stored in the
Okay,
database, just not with all our tables.
okay, okay. Awesome, awesome. So we still have the table that we just created. which is in form of view now, a temporary table. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Temitope, for that. Thank you. So wait, how is this view then a temporary table? When does it get destroyed? When don't we have access to this table anymore? At what point? Temitope,
Sorry, please, can you say that again?
I said, at what point don't we have access to this temporary table? At what point won't we be able to access it anymore?
No, 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 that one.
Minko,
I think we can access it as long as our
as the
database is,
database exists,
yes.
how is
Just
it
that
not?
it won't be part of like it won't be part of the normal table. It's
Okay,
just like a temporary table, so that's why it is added to the view aspect of the schema.
okay. So in short, view is more or less like a query that we ran that we want to keep the way we ran it so that we can always have access to it in that kind of structure. Like let's say, for example, I have a table that has 20 columns. Whenever I want to use anything, I might decide to color the 20 columns, but I don't want to be stressing again, having to be writing the query to reduce the number of columns. So I can rewrite the number of columns and then call that query and store it in a view. So anytime I call that
Exactly.
particular view, I won't be accessing all the columns in that big table anymore. I will only be accessing the
Exactly.
partitioned one that I've created that has the limited number
Yeah.
of columns, right?
Yeah.
And that
You don't
goes,
have to write all the query again. You just have to go to
yes,
your view
just
and do
call that view. Yes. So that goes on with all conditions and every other thing I apply to that table, right?
say that again.
I said that goes on with all the other condition and what's it called, constraint I probably had applied to that query before running it and storing it in that view, right?
Yes.
So I can do a basic cleanup and analysis on a particular table, then store it as a view and keep it and access it anytime.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for that. Wale, I can see your hand. Go on.
Okay, I wanted to confirm about the view. So are you saying that as long as this view has been created, even though it's not stored, we can literally like access it in that same database whenever we decide to call it? Is that what we are saying? I just want to
Yes.
clarify
See,
that.
look at this schema. Can you see incorrect record? So
One second.
in the MCQ that we did before this, remember we created a view incorrect record. Look at it, it's still there. So if you need anything from incorrect record, you don't have
Just
to
call it.
start. You can just call it from view.
Okay. Okay, I get you.
Awesome. Awesome. Can we refresh that schema so that we can see this one we just created?
This is okay. Yeah.
Okay. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. So moving on, if there are any questions, please let's ask so that we get clarity before we move on. Okay, then we move. So it says that this view creates a table that pulls all of the important information from the different tables into one. You may notice our query is starting to slow down because it involves a lot of steps and runs on 60,000 rows of data. So it says the last analysis, we are building another pivot table. This time we want to break down our data into province or town and source types. If we understand where the problems are and what we need to improve at those locations, we can make an informed decision on where to send our repair teams. So we did most of this before. So we will give you the query I used, explain them a bit, and then we'll look at the results. So the queries I'm sharing with you today are not formatted well because I am trying to fit them into my chat message. But make sure you add comments and document your code well so you can use it again. All right. So now we'll be given another query, which I'm going to copy and I'm going to send it. It's actually a bit, okay. Copying, dropping. Yeah, I said it's a bit so long. So, follow me.
Sir,
Stop that now.
sorry.
I'm gonna copy this in two ways. So I'm gonna copy half, share first, then I'll come back and copy the
You send it to
remaining.
my WhatsApp. Can you, are you,
You said what?
or you can send it to my WhatsApp.
Okay, I can send it to your WhatsApp. Awesome. Let me copy and send it to your WhatsApp. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's in your WhatsApp right now.
Okay.
So guys, you have just 10 minutes to go. Should we wrap up here tonight and continue tomorrow, or should we come back and then continue? You didn't even let me land the question, chai. It's like you are anticipating it to come. Wow. Fire Kumi, you are welcome.
I'm
Good evening.
assimilating again at this point.
You
Hi,
said?
good evening.
Good evening. Hope you are good. So do we all agree with
Yeah,
Pauline? Pauline, you are saying we should go when people are just joining. God is watching you. I know the other person that agrees with you is maybe is even um in the seventh realm already. So
It's a lie. It's a lie. Ah,
did I mention your name? Why you so guilty? Did I mention your
Oh
name?
God.
Eh? IBK too have climbed the ladder of dreams.
Okay, this round, whatever is from the project as well, pa.
You mean all these ones that we are writing?
Eh,
Yes, it is.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. So this is the query, Abby.
Yes.
Can you sorry, scroll up a little. Where did it start from? Even myself, I don't dey look like
Where did the query start from? Or where did the result? The okay.
where did the query start from?
Yeah.
From wheat, Abby, awesome.
Yes.
So that's we creating city Ishe.
Yes.
Should we explain this night, or do we want to come back tomorrow to explain it? Who would like to explain this one for us? We still have like we have 7 minutes left. I think we can do good justice to it under 7 minutes. Except that there are a lot of funny complications, which we've done before, which should not be that tedious, but even me is looking funny in the face right now. So who wants to help us with this table and explain what is happening? Miriam, did you unmute? Are you trying to answer the question?
Oh shit. No.
That was loud. My God. Okay. Who wants to help us explain this now? IBK, Idris, guys now. What's up? Abdul, are you there? Idris, do you want to attempt? He's looking cumbersome. Ukumba ni. Idris, I thought you were trying to attempt it now.
Yeah. Okay, let me just try. Okay.
Okay. There's no harm in trying.
Okay. Yeah. So with province as so we from that point the query will be saved as a city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with an alias. So the from that select we are going to this is how the city would be that it will have two columns,
Okay.
of province
Mm-hmm.
and the sum of the people served. And in that column of people served will be added together and alias as total people served. Those two columns will be called from the combined analysis table and will be grouped by the province name. All right. So where's the other bucket? Sorry, I want to see the closing bracket of the province. Tell me, can you go lower down of the city? Yeah. Where's the closing brackets? Um, uh, Michael, I think you have to take on from here. Carry on from here. What is that?
Not so, not so. You did well. Thank you at least for attempting. Thank you. Who else wants to help us? Oh? Hmm? Who is helping us? Hello.
Yeah, okay, I think I've gotten it back.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so when it's grouped by province name, the whole of that query up
Mm-hmm.
to the group by, right,
Mm-hmm.
would act as a container, which is the city in this case.
Okay.
That would now be used in the second, from the second select table downward, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then from that second select table, we select the province name, which is the city that we would have created in this case, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so for each of the column, all this round are each of the column that would come when the query is run.
Okay.
So we said that we should round to the first round is saying that to we should round to zero decimal place,
Okay.
right? The sum of um, I think when we do the first select, then there will be some column because we have named that city as inside the city there is a column that is source type, right?
Okay.
So it's saying that when the source type is river, because you would have ranked by province name, and
Mm-hmm.
you said when the source type equals river, then people serve that you should return the people served. Else, that is the if that sum oh, ah if that source type is not river, it will be zero multiplied by 100 and divided by the total number of people served. Hey, voila. Thank you. That's all from me.
Well done, well done. You've tried. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. At least you pushed. Well done. Anybody else? Temitope Feromi. Let's just explain this one so that we can call it a we have less than 1 minute to do that. Less than 2 minutes, okay. Feromi, do you want to explain?
I can give it a shot.
Okay.
So, as Idris rightly explained, this first part of the query is creating a city.
Okay.
So, and the whole point of the query is to create a pivot table, as we have seen, where the rows will be the province name because we are grouping by the province name from
Okay.
this query. And we're selecting this query from the combined analysis table, the view that we created.
Okay.
So the two values that we are selecting from this combined analysis table is the province name and the people served, the sum of people served actually. So from combined analysis table, and we are grouping by province name. So this aggregation will be done by province name. So moving on, is now saying select city dot province name. City is the combined analysis table.
Okay.
Scroll down here. Yes, join province totals. Sorry, combined analysis table city. So